obviously did what they had to do. Started a little sporadically, but we got going. And but again, I think the story of the day was the effort our defense put in. You know, it was a good win. You know, we got things we need to work on, and we'll move forward from here. You know, one of those games. Any questions? Okay, I'm good.
Not something you think about that much, but what did you think of Dorka today?
Oh, I thought he did a great job kicking. I thought he did a great job. You know, he made all the placements and kickoffs. I think there's very few kickoffs that were returnable. So, yeah, that's the way I thought he and Hunter both kicked the ball well. I mean, that's always a big plus for us to have those kind of guys. Those kind of guys kicking like that. That's always. Yeah.
Coach, were you concerned being up only 9-0 with 3 trips and getting on?
Well, I was concerned. I thought we were not in rhythm offensively. That's what concerned me, I guess. You know, we just seemed to, you know, we were sputtering around a little bit there, and not, you know, and really we didn't take advantage of those opportunities. And you know, the old thing is, if you don't take advantage of some early opportunities, it tends to come back and get you later on. But fortunately, it didn't. Fortunately, we came away with points. But yeah, I certainly would have liked us to do better there in the beginning. You know, when we had that great field position. Yeah.
Coach Devontae Dedmon didn't play the entire second half, so
he's got a rib injury. I don't know what the extent of it is, so they held him out.
Coach, comment a little bit on the play of the defense overall in the first half there.
Yeah, just what I said. I mean, they basically shut them down. I mean, you know, we got after them. We forced the quarterback to scramble, forced him to throw it away, forced him to ground the ball. You know, we did a couple interceptions. You know, so again, I mean, we were very much in control defensively. I thought we really took care of them.
Coach, it seemed like you were rotating a little bit between Smith and Dykes at the other starting cornerback position. Is there a particular reason behind that?
Yeah. Both of them are good players. We did them both in a game. You know, just let them rotated that position. Yeah, that's what we do. They rotated that position. We're fine.
What exactly happened on that?
I'm sorry? Which one are you talking?
Kiddo, what exactly happened with the drop touchdown? Would-be touchdown that before?
Oh, I thought I was in before. I was looking at the jumbotron to see if I was in, but I wasn't.
Tom, you were probably talking about this when I came in, but in the first quarter, you had the self-field goals. How important was it in the second quarter? You got all those touchdowns, 3 and 4 possessions.
Well, we got rolling. I mean, we kind of got more in sync in the second quarter offensively. I thought. I mean, I didn't think in the beginning we just were, you know, we were off here, a little bit off here, whether it was a block or whether it was not catching the ball or a pass being a little bit here, you know, or whatever. We just weren't quite clicking. You know, in the offense, you got a lot of parts that have to be. That have to work together, and then I thought we finally got it going and worked together. You know, I was disappointed. I thought we, you know, obviously there with that field position and those, you know, stuff early. I mean, we should have put up a number of points, but yeah, at least we came away with points, and you know, we didn't get discouraged. We just kept playing, kept going.
Kendall, what was your take in the second half when it seemed you guys were a little bit more in sync than you were in the first quarter? I mean, excuse me, second quarter as opposed to the first quarter.
We weren't getting our rhythm yet. Like, we weren't used to seeing them move as much as they do on defense. But once we figured out what they were doing and got a feel for the game, how they were going to play, we took care of business like we usually do.
Anything? You do it.
Give the gentleman from the Big Palace second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just want to ask what you did to shut them down so well on offense.
What our defense did? I thought our defense just played very aggressively, played very hard, and each person did his job. I mean, I thought that's what we had talked about doing. No freelancing on defense, just play hard and do your job. And we were able to. I thought our defensive line was able to you know, disrupt their offensive line, and then, you know, especially, and then we bring whether we bring Marcus on a blitz or something else. So far as pressure, we were able. Basically, every time we blitzed, we were there. I mean, there weren't many times we didn't. And we just completely shut down their running game. I don't know what they ended up rushing for. They didn't get hardly anything rushing in that way. So basically, we knew we could control that. We just play to the quarterback, and we did. Our guys up front did. I mean, they did a really fine job, really fine job.
Obviously, you got Marcus, your guys were out without Luke, who's a very important cog, but you didn't really seem to miss a beat out there today. What did y'all do to compensate for that?
Well, Zach Fetters stepped up big for us, switched over to Mike. And the coach was just saying, we just stress do your job, and Fetz did his job, the linebacker unit, DBs, D-line did their job. So I think that combined with some of the schemes we were running at them, so set us up to dominate.
Hampton had been a team that's moved the ball well and obviously has some explosive potential, but they do turn the ball over a lot. Is that something you guys saw on film that maybe you could sort of take advantage of? We
did, and we tried to capitalize on it. We did have a couple turnovers, Dre and Coca-Cola, yeah. But we did see that on film. They were prone to turning it over. So, you know, like they stress, do your job, and good things happen.
What did Luke tell you guys before the game? When he was talking to the linebackers before the game?
He just told us to focus. You know, I mean, he's a big cog, like he said. It's a big piece missing of our defense, but he was still here, still leading us, giving us our press speech, letting us know that we are the most dominant defense out there. I think that's what we set at the show.
For both of you guys, when it's 30-0 at halftime and you come out, is it hard to keep that same, you know, acceleration, foot on the pedal kind of the attitude you have for the first 30 minutes?
Well, I think we just approach the game with like a 0-0 mentality. Every single time we come out of the second half, we could be down by whatever, we could be up by whatever. That's a new game when we step out of the second half. So I think we just try to come out there with the motivation that we're starting again. We need to have 3 and outs again, and we need to dominate them again.
Yeah, offensively, yeah, we come out, you know, starting 0-0, you know, because you never know what could happen in the game. Games, you know, there's been times where we've been leading going into halftime, and we, you know, end up losing the game because, you know, he plays here and there. So what we do is we try to, you know, put it in the end zone, you know, kill it, like step on their throat, and like put the knife in.
You feel like it's time for you guys to you talk about the polls and stuff?
I don't really care about that. We know we're the best that we gonna see.
Yeah, we don't concern ourselves too much with the polls.
Yeah,
I think we come out every game just to win.
Yeah, the polls mean nothing.
Right.
We take every game.
They rank us.
Yeah. We take every game one game at a time. So we prepare for each team like they're the best team in the nation. So the polls, that really doesn't concern us.
Anything else? Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'll go.
I saw Richmond was ahead.